Good evening, good evening. My name is Miss Eng. I'm from the Shaler North Hills Library, and I am not wimping out tonight because I prepared a story for you, retold by the amazing Joseph Bruchac. This one is a Muskogee tale. It's called The Great Ball Game, and it's illustrated by Susan L. Roth. And it talks about when the animal people had a big disagreement, and the way they decided to settle it was through a game. And that is true throughout the Americas. This one is a Muskogee tale, but there are other tales around in the Ojibwe have a tale like this, the Cherokee do. But this is Bruchac's take on the Great Ball Game, a Muskogee tale. Long ago, the birds and the animals had a great argument. Big fight, big fight. "We have wings! We are better than you," said the bird. "That's not so," the animals said. "We who have teeth are better." The two sides argued back and forth. Their quarrel went on, and it seemed like they would go to war because of it. Then Crane, the leader of the birds, and Bear, the leader of the animals, had an idea. "Let's have a ball game," Crane said. "The first side to score a girl will win the argument." "Ah, this idea is good," said Bear. "The side that loses will have to accept the penalty given by the other side." So they walked and flew to a field, and there they divided up into two teams. On one side went all those who had wings. They were the birds. And on the other side went all those with teeth. They were the animals. But when the teams were formed, one creature was left out. Bat. He had wings and teeth. He flew back and forth between the two sides. First he went to the animals. "Hey, I have teeth. I must be on your side." Bear shook his head. "It would not be fair. You have wings. You must be a bird." So Bat flew to the other side. Take me, for you see, I have wings." But the birds laughed at him. "You are too little to help us. We don't want you," they sneered. Then Bat went back to the animals. "Please let me join your team. The birds laughed at me and they wouldn't accept me." So Bear took pity on the little bat. "Well, you're not very big, but sometimes even the small ones can help. We will accept you as an animal, but you must hold back and let the bigger animals play first, okay?" Two poles were set up as the goalposts at each end of the field, and then the game began. Each team played hard. On the animals' side, Fox and Deer were swift runners, and Bear cleared the way for them as they played. Crane and Hawk, though, were even swifter, and they stole the ball each time before the animals could reach their goal. Soon it became clear that the birds had the advantage. Whenever they got the ball, they would fly up into the air, and the animals couldn't reach them. The animals guarded their goal well, but they grew tired as the sun began to set. Just as the sun sank below the horizon, Crane took the ball and flew toward the poles. Bear tried to stop him, but he stumbled in the dim light and fell. It seemed as if the birds would surely win. Suddenly, a small dark shape flew onto the field, stole the ball from Crane, just as he was about to reach the poles. It was Bat. He darted from side to side across the field, for he did not need light to find his way. None of the birds could catch him or block him. Holding the ball, Bat flew right between the poles at the other end. The animals had won! This is how Bat came to be accepted as an animal. He was allowed to set the penalty for the birds. You birds, you have to leave this land for half of each year. So that is why the birds fly south each winter. So isn't that pretty wild? Because bats, they don't fly with like their eyeballs. I mean, they don't sense it. They use sonar to like find out where they're going. And look at Bat's little illustration on the back here. And I think it's pretty cool because even at the beginning, I don't know if you noticed this, but Bear was really wanting to be fair. Because Bat first came up to him and he was like, dudes, I have teeth. I'm with you guys. And Bear was like, but you also have wings, so it really wouldn't be fair. Because he knew that the birds were pretty lucky because, they had the advantage of swiftness and flying and all that jazz. So even from the beginning, plus at the end, Oh my gosh, I forgot about the last page. I love this last page too. I can't believe I forgot this. Okay, so remember the end. So it is that the birds fly south each winter. Look at this. And every day at dusk, Bat still comes flying to see if the animals need him to play ball. I don't know if you can see the picture. It's so good. I'm going to back it up. So cute. So that's why bats come out at night, too. Well, my friends, I wonder if you're just going out at night. Are you a night owl? Or you're an early bird? Whatever you are, I know that you have a beautiful heart. I know you have a beautiful brain. I know you have a beautiful heart. And I know, and I hope you know, look in the mirror, and say, hey, good looking, because you're all good looking, just the way you are. Thank you, dear friends. See you tomorrow.